You know, I've spent decades traveling this great country of ours, sharing ideas that have the power to change lives. And in all those years, speaking to crowds big and small, I've come to understand one fundamental truth. Each and every one of you has greatness within. You have the power to achieve whatever it is your heart truly desires. Now, I didn't always know this. I grew up on a small farm in Idaho, and let me tell you, success seemed like a distant dream back then. But through a series of fortunate encounters and a whole lot of personal development, I discovered something miraculous. The principles that govern success are available to anyone willing to learn and apply them. So today, I want to share with you the roadmap that will lead you to your desires. Whether your goal is financial abundance, a thriving business, deeper relationships, or simply a life of meaning and purpose, the path is there, waiting for you to take that first step. Let's start with a fundamental concept. Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. Write that down. Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. You see, many people are waiting for their circumstances to improve, for opportunity to fall into their lap. They're hoping that someday, somehow, things will just get better. But I'm here to tell you that's not how it works. If you want to achieve what you desire, you must be willing to change. Change your habits, change your thinking, change your association. Now, I know change can be scary. We're creatures of habit, after all. But here's the thing. The pain of staying the same is ultimately greater than the pain of change. Think about that for a moment. The discomfort you feel when stepping out of your comfort zone is temporary, but the regret of a life half lived, that's permanent. So how do we begin this journey of change? It starts with your philosophy. Your personal philosophy is the foundation upon which everything else in your life is built. It's the set of beliefs and values that guide your decisions and actions. I always say, don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenges, wish for more wisdom. Your philosophy shapes how you see the world and how you respond to it. Let me give you an example. Two people face the same setback in their business. One sees it as a catastrophe, a sign that they should give up. The other sees it as a valuable lesson, an opportunity to grow and improve. Same circumstance, entirely different outcomes, all because of their personal philosophy. So I challenge you today to examine your philosophy. What do you believe about success? About wealth? About relationships? About your own potential? Are these beliefs serving you, or are they holding you back? Remember, success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. It's not about making radical changes overnight. It's about consistent small improvements that compound over time. Now let's talk about goals. Goals are the signposts on your journey to success. Without clear, well-defined goals, you're like a ship without a destination. You might be moving, but you're not really going anywhere. When setting goals, I want you to dream big. Don't let your current circumstances limit your vision. The size of your success is determined by the size of your belief. So believe in yourself, believe in your potential, and set goals that excite you, that pull you forward. But here's the key. Your goals must be specific and measurable. Vague wishes like I want to be rich or I want to be happy won't cut it. You need to define what those things mean to you in concrete terms. How much money do you want to earn? By when? What specific things would make you feel truly happy and fulfilled? Write your goals down. There's magic in putting pen to paper. It makes your goals real tangible. Keep them somewhere you can see them every day. Let them be a constant reminder of where you're heading. Now, having goals is great, but they're just the beginning. The real work comes in developing the plan to achieve those goals. Remember, you don't get paid for the hour. You get paid for the value you bring to the hour. So how can you increase your value? It's simple, but not easy. Personal development, continuous, never-ending improvement. The most valuable investment you can make is in yourself. Your mind is like a fertile field. Plant the seeds of knowledge. Water them with experience and watch as they grow into a bountiful harvest of success. Read books, attend seminars, find mentors. Surround yourself with people who challenge you to grow. The books you don't read won't help. The seminars you don't attend can't change your life. The mentors you don't seek out can't guide you. Your level of success will rarely exceed your level of personal development, because success is something you attract by the person you become. Now, as you embark on this journey of personal growth, you'll face challenges. Obstacles will arise. Doubt will creep in. This is where your discipline comes into play. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It's what keeps you going. Motivation fades. You see, motivation is like a hot bath. It feels great, but it doesn't last long. Discipline, on the other hand, is the daily practice of doing what needs to be done, whether you feel like it or not. It's waking up early to study when you'd rather sleep in. It's making that extra sales call when you'd rather call it a day. It's choosing the apple over the cookie, the gym over the couch, the hard conversation over the easy silence. Discipline might not be glamorous, but it's the secret ingredient in a recipe of success. It's what separates the achievers from the dreamers. So cultivate discipline in your life. Start small. Keep your word to yourself. If you say you're going to do something, do it. No excuses. As you develop discipline, you'll start to see progress. And let me tell you, there's nothing quite like the feeling of progress. It's addictive. It fuels you. It builds momentum. But here's where many people go wrong. They focus solely on the end goal, and they miss the joy of the journey. Don't make that mistake. Learn to appreciate the process. Celebrate your small wins. Each step forward, no matter how small, is taking you closer to your desires. Now, let's talk about something that trips up a lot of people on their path to success. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of the unknown. Fear is natural, it's human, but it doesn't have to control you. Here's what I want you to understand about fear. It's often a sign that you're on the right track. If your goals don't scare you a little, they're probably not big enough. The presence of fear means you're stretching yourself, you're growing, you're stepping out of your comfort zone. And that's exactly where the magic happens. So how do we deal with fear? We face it head on. We acknowledge it, we feel it, and then we act anyway. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's action in the face of fear. Remember, failure isn't fatal. In fact, failure is often the stepping stone to success. Every setback, every mistake, every failure is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to get better. The only real failure is giving up. I've failed many times in my life, but you know what? Each failure taught me something valuable. Each setback made me stronger, more resilient. So don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid of not trying. Be afraid of staying in your comfort zone while your dreams slip away. Now, as you're working towards your goals, developing yourself, facing your fears, there's another crucial element you need to consider: your associations. Jim Rohn, that's me, is famous for saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Think about that for a moment. Look around at your closest friends, your regular associates. Are they pushing you to be better? Are they supportive of your dreams? Do they inspire you to reach higher? If not, it might be time to make some changes. I'm not saying you need to cut people out of your life, but you do need to be intentional about who you allow to influence you. Seek out people who are where you want to be. Learn from them. Emulate their habits. Allow their success to inspire and motivate you. And here's something else to consider. You're not just influenced by the people around you. You're also influenced by what you feed your mind. The books you read, the shows you watch, the conversations you engage in, all of these shape your thinking, your beliefs, your actions. So be selective about what you allow into your mind. Fill it with positivity, with knowledge, with inspiration. Garbage in, garbage out, as they say. But the opposite is also true. Quality in, quality out. Now let's talk about something that's absolutely crucial on your journey to achieving what you desire: taking action. All the knowledge in the world, all the goals, all the positive thinking, none of it matters if you don't take action. You see, the world doesn't pay you for what you know, it pays you for what you do. Ideas are a dime a dozen. It's the person who acts on those ideas that changes the world. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait until you feel 100, because let me tell you a secret, that moment will never come. There will always be more to learn, more to prepare. The key is to start where you are with what you take that first step, make that first call, write that first page. The momentum you create by taking action will carry you forward. It will open doors you didn't even know existed. Remember, success is not to be pursued. It is to be attracted by the person you become. And you become that person through your actions, your habits, your daily disciplines. Now, as you're taking action, moving towards your goals, there's something else I want you to keep in mind: the power of giving. It might seem counterintuitive when we're talking about achieving your desires, but trust me on this, the secret to living is giving. You see, true fulfillment doesn't come from what you get. It comes from what you give. When you add value to others' lives, when you contribute to something greater than yourself, that's when you'll find real satisfaction. So look for ways to serve others. Share your knowledge. Lend a helping hand. Be a mentor. Not only will this enrich your life and bring you joy, but it will also open up new opportunities for you. The more you give, the more you'll receive. It's one of those beautiful paradoxes of life. Now, let's talk about something that's absolutely crucial in your journey to success: persistence. Persistence is the ability to maintain action regardless of your feelings. You press on even when you feel like quitting. When you're working towards a big goal, there will be times when you feel discouraged, times when it seems like you're not making progress, times when you wonder if it's all worth it. This is where persistence comes in. Persistence is about showing up day after day, even when you don't see immediate results. It's about trusting the process, knowing that your consistent efforts will compound over time. Remember, most people overestimate what they can do in a year and underestimate what they can do in 10 years. Success is not about intensity, it's about consistency. It's not about making a heroic effort for a week or a month. It's about showing up every single day, rain or shine, motivated or not. Think of it like this: success is like a large, heavy flywheel. At first, it takes enormous effort to get it to move at all. You push, and for a long time, nothing seems to happen. But you keep pushing, and then, almost imperceptibly, the flywheel starts to move. Each turn builds on the previous ones. Your momentum increases, and suddenly what was once hard becomes easier. The flywheel flies forward with almost unstoppable momentum. That's the power of a persistence. So don't give up when things get tough. Don't quit when you don't see immediate results. Keep pushing that flywheel. Your breakthrough might be just around the corner. Now let's discuss something that's often overlooked on the path to success: the importance of rest and renewal. In our hustle culture, there's a tendency to glorify constant work, to wear busyness like a badge of honor. But let me tell you, that's a recipe for burnouts, not success. You see, life is like a bow and arrow. To launch an arrow forward, you first have to pull it back. Similarly, to propel yourself forward in life, you need periods of rest and reflection. Make time for activities that recharge you. It might be reading a good book, spending time in nature, practicing meditation, or simply enjoying quiet time with loved ones. These moments of renewal are not luxuries. They're necessities. They would allow you to show up fully in your work and your relationships. Remember, we're aiming for a life of success and fulfillment, not just success at the cost of everything else. Balance is key. Work hard, absolutely, but also take time to enjoy the fruits of your labor, to appreciate the journey, to cultivate relationships, to take care of your health, both physical and mental. Speaking of health, let's talk about the importance of taking care of your body. Your health is your wealth. Without it, all other forms of success become meaningless. So prioritize your health. Eat nutritious foods. Exercise regularly. Get enough sleep. These might seem like basic things, but they have a profound impact on your energy levels, your mood, your cognitive function, all of which directly affect your ability to achieve your goals. Remember, success is not a sprint, it's a marathon. You need to be in it for the long haul. And for that, you need a strong, healthy body and mind. Now, as we near the end of our time together, I want to circle back to where we started, your ability to achieve what you desire. I've shared a lot of ideas with you today, a lot of strategies and principles. But ultimately, it all comes down to this: you have within you, right now, everything you need to succeed. You have the power to shape your life, to create your future. Your circumstances don't define you. Your decisions do. Your past doesn't determine your future. Your choices do. So choose wisely. Choose to believe in yourself. Choose to take action. Choose to persist in the face of obstacles. Choose to keep learning, keep growing, keep pushing forward. Remember, success is not something you pursue. Success is something you attract by the person you become. So focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Cultivate discipline. Develop your skills. Expand your knowledge. Strengthen your character. And most importantly, never lose sight of your dreams. Your desires are not random. They're there for a reason. They're calling you towards your highest potential. So honor them. Pursue them with passion and determination. Yes, the journey will be challenging. Yes, there will be setbacks and disappointments along the way, but I promise you, the rewards are worth it. Not just the external rewards of success, the money, the recognition, the achievements, but the internal rewards, the person you become in the process, the lives you touch, the legacy you create. You see, in the end, that's what it's all about. It's not just about achieving your desires. It's about becoming the kind of person who can achieve those desires. It's about growth. It's about contribution. It's about living a life of meaning and purpose. So as you leave here today, I want you to make a commitment to yourself. A commitment to take massive action towards your goals. A commitment to never give up on your dreams. A commitment to become the best version of yourself. Remember, your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow. So don't wait, don't procrastinate, don't make excuses. Start now, take that first step, and then the next. The road ahead won't always be easy. There will be obstacles. There will be doubts, there will be naysayers, but keep going, keep believing, keep striving. For success is not a destination, it's a journey. It's not something you achieve once and for all, but something you work towards every single day. It's in the striving, in the growing, in the becoming that you'll find true fulfillment. So go forth with courage and determination. Embrace the challenges, for they are opportunities in disguise. Celebrate your victories, no matter how small. Learn from your setbacks, and always, always keep moving forward. You have greatness within you. You have the power to achieve what you desire. Now it's time to prove it to yourself. It's time to turn your dreams into reality. It's time to create the life you've always imagined. The world was waiting for your unique gifts, your special talents, your particular brand of magic. Don't hold back. Don't play small. Step into your greatness. Shine your light. Make your mark. Remember, you are the author of your life story. You have the pen in your hand. What will you write? What adventures will you embark on? What mountains will you climb? What lives will you touch? The choice is yours. The power is yours. The future is yours. So let's dig a little deeper into what it truly means to achieve what you desire. You see, many people have a superficial understanding of success. They think it's all about the fancy car, the big house, the impressive job title. And sure, those things can be nice. But true success, lasting success, goes far beyond material possessions. True success is about becoming the best version of yourself. It's about growing, evolving, and realizing your full potential. It's about making a positive impact on the world around you. It's about living a life of purpose and meaning. Now, I want you to think for a moment about what success really means to you. Not what society tells you it should mean, not what your parents or friends or colleagues think it should mean. What does it mean to you, deep in your heart? Maybe it's financial freedom. Maybe it's a thriving business. Maybe it's a loving family. Maybe it's making a difference in your community. Whatever it is, I want you to get crystal clear on it, because clarity is power. When you know exactly what you want,